And now, Bottom Split Theatre.
Hello and good night, or good evening, and welcome to Bottom Split Theater. I'm Alex Albert, and with me tonight is my co-host Chris Flamian.
Good evening, everybody. See, I can get that right.
And with us, as always, is Michael Derby, our director. So, as the cars are on the grid here forming up, let's go ahead and run down through our starting order, Chris.
On the front row, we have Dylan Falafich and Donald Hendrickson. Second row, Kyle Bridges and Brandon Piastka. Third row, Daniel Shipman and Jack Saddam Fast. And in the fourth row, Ricardo Bustamante and Johnny Holland. In the fifth row, Matthew Tebbs and Gabe Camuso. Starting in row 6, Chris Lindsay and Christina Townsend. Seventh row, Sean Charles and David Clymer, who both failed to get a qualifying lap in, and bringing up in the illustrious rear, Marcia Clark.
What? Oh, different Marcia? Okay, so this is going to be round 8 of the iRacing Rookie Street Stock Challenge. We've had 7 great weeks of racing, alternating between here and Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is going to be another short track round, my personal favorite. It'll be 40 laps, no cautions, and we're going to see 2 laps of pacing here to get everyone a chance to get caught up, make sure their belts are tight, get ready to go here. Waiting for a couple more cars to form up on the grid. All right, there's the 11. Still missing a couple of them. Looks like waiting on Matthew in the 8.
I see Matthew and Ricardo are missing right now. The inside line.
Oh, and Tebbs is disconnected.
Oh, that's a shame.
Well,
it's dinner time, and Mom said it means now.
All right. Well, that means the starter has released the cars, and as you can see, they're in a hurry to go. Let's see if we'll have our traditional contact under yellow. Oh, very close there. It's 12 and 14. I don't think it occurred.
Well, I heard no car crash noises. We are already setting up for a great race.
Oh, it's not over yet. Until the green comes out, it would still fall into the traditional contacts before the green. Let's keep our eyes open for that. All right, boys, let's tighten it up here. We got 2 laps, but
I'm not certain wow, they are really spread up. I was going to say not certain tightening it up yet is necessary, but we're already a full turns 3 and 4 spread out. It's a good thing that pace car is not contactable, because it would have been hit multiple times by now.
Yeah, Mr. Clymer there bringing up the back of the field. All right, so Dylan Falafich, our leader, up there at the front as they form up behind him. And
this is actually an impressive formation for rookie street stocks.
Yeah, I think we have a pretty good field here. A lot of shiny looking cars. I think everyone brought their best piece. Pace cars in.
And
the engines are loud. And here we go. The 3 car taking a look to the inside. 5 protects that as the 13 takes a run along the outside. The 5 slides up, stops the 13's run. The 3 now is your leader.
We got 3 wide in the second bunch right there. That said, that was an
here we go. Oh, yeah, the meat in the sandwich here. He got the big wiggle, and then
somebody's got a barbecue.
And then he was on for the ride then.
Yeah, meat in the sandwich didn't really seem to do anything wrong. If you watch it as it comes
Brandon Pitska there
seemed like he was in the right line. It's just there's just so little room for air in rookie street stocks, and he got the worst end of it there on the second turn 3.
Yeah, just kind of looked like one of those racing deals. Maybe not enough patience here. 40-lap race. Can't
We
win it on
already
the
have a
first
car.
lap, but you can
Just,
lose it.
Already got the 7 car down on the inside. Looks like he's farming, if you will. Just trying to learn the track at a nice leisurely pace. Nope. Yep. No. Maybe. I don't know. He looked like he was stopping. A little
All
bumping
right,
and banging between the
so
1
up
car
here
and
at the
the 2
front, we
car.
got the 5 car sniffing all around the back of the 3. Dylan Flalovich looking to make a move, gets a good run off of 2 as Kyle Bridges looks on towards 3. Here we go. The 5 takes a look inside, not able to get it done. Ooh, as the 9 gets a little half spin behind, is he going to be able to get going again? Yes, he is. Oh, and the 3,
There she goes.
3 shut the door one too many times on the 5, and he's had enough of it, and he just turned him right around. Oh, wow.
It looks like the 3 car is having some issues. Yeah. So as you watch the replay, you can see the 3 car trying to defend, but he decides to defend far too late, and you just took himself right out on the classic pit maneuver.
Yeah, Dylan was having no part of that. I had been watching him for a couple laps. He had really, ran a defensive line there, just squeezed him too much, and 5 wasn't having any of it.
The 3, as he gets back into the race, has been very defensive and very kind of bangy. He just got another big contact in the rear that he held on to, but there was definitely some bumping and banging going on.
All right,
back
I'm
there
watching
as he gets
Kyle
into
Bridges
it.
here. Let's see how he works the 11 here down in turn 1. This is going to be for position here on Jack Sedan fast. Oh, big run up out of the corner. Did they make contact there? The 3 and the 11? I don't know. The 3 got a good run past Jack. Jack's going to give him a little shot there. Help him get going.
I'll be honest, that was a perfect slide maneuver and hold from both parties. That could have ended poorly. Both people decided to
Ooh,
carry
I hear
on.
some tire squealing. Oh, maybe false alert. All right, so the 3 car, Kyle Bridges, he's going to be a quick mover. I think he's going to be on Johnny Holland's bumper in no time in the 13, spinning on the front stretch. Donald Hendrickson started outside pole. Oh, he's going to pull right onto the track. Wow, that was impressive. Good thing no one made contact. Pro move there by Kyle Bridges.
That's one of those things you just don't do, folks. If you can't get it turned safely, you just don't turn it. It does make for some exciting viewing, but we just can't recommend it.
Yeah, Donald Hendrickson, an up-and-comer in the series. But as we see the 3 car here working on the 2, Kyle Bridges able to make it happen with Johnny. Johnny, but right on his bumper. Johnny going to save his tires for later in the race. Still 30 to go.
I'm watching the 11, 12, and 15 battle right now. We have 3 cars within a couple, maybe a 10th tops. Everybody's running a different line. Everybody's really being overcommitted a little bit, trying to get the move done. Marcia Clark just moves the number 11 car out of the way.
I don't think the 14 like what the 2's done. The 14 went up and kind of door slammed the 2 there. Still some radio chatter. Wasn't able to capture it. I'm not sure that was on purpose, though. The 14's having a hell of a time getting around by themselves. I think that's just part of driving with the keyboard.
We have a spinner out of 2 by the looks of it. I'm trying to figure out who that is.
That's the car that just made contact with Johnny a minute ago. I believe that was just lack of talent, not malice. So
yeah, if he's on the keyboard, not everybody's a Clink. So
all right, and so back out front we have Dylan Flalovich. He just did a 24-0. A little bit farther back, we got Ricardo Bustamante, Daniel Shipman, and Kyle Bridges. A 3-way battle here. 3 piggies under a blanket, going down into 1. Whoa! And the 1 car gets a big wiggle. Now the 3, it's got him 1. Can he get the 9? Here he goes. The 3, man, gets a great run out of 2. Kyle Bridges.
This is some of the best racing I've seen on BST. All all the episodes. We got 3 cars really fighting for it. We got a lapped car being respectful, waiting their turn at the back. Take notes, folks. All right. Making sure that if there's a room, he'll go around, but he's not forcing the issue. He's obviously as fast or faster than everybody else.
The lapper got in the wall hard there. Bounced off, almost got the 1.
But didn't.
No, he didn't. That's Brandon Piazza. He was the meat in the sandwich earlier in the on the lap 1 incident into turn 3. So he has a fast car. Just didn't get the luck there on the first lap. So yeah, Kyle Bridges, Daniel Shipman. I don't know if Shipman's quite got the pace though to keep up. It looks to me like Bridges has a 10th or 2 every lap.
I think Bridges is just running a little bit cleaner line. That said, he's definitely on the throttle substantially earlier, so we could run into some issues later in the race as he burns his tires off. But
hey, without looking at your screen, you want to take a guess on who's our hard charger right now?
I do not remember that far back, Alex. I'll be honest.
Oh man, the 1 and the 2. Can we get a replay of that? So the 1 is going to be stopped down here in the corner. 2 comes along, just drills him and pops his motor. Yep, so that's going to cause the 2 to have to come around here and take a pit stop. Ricardo Bustamante, he's went ahead and called it a night. Said, put it on the trailer, boys. We're done.
Until dirt. All right.
Johnny Holland,
the number 5 car,
apologizing.
Dylan. The number 5 car, Dylan Falovich, is got a nice, healthy cushion. He's turning nice, consistent laps. Kyle Bridges is in second, right behind him, a full 4 seconds back, which is about a straightaway at USA. And then in third right now, we got Daniel Shipman, who is in a tremendous race with the Marcia Clark. So only about a second and a half.
That's who I wanted to mention before the crash there. Was right now our Dick Insider Hard Charger of the Race Award would go to Marcia Clark out of the New England Club. Marcia up 10 positions from the start. Let's see if she can hang on there in 4th. Whoa, and just heard an engine let go on the front stretch. Looks like the 11 car.
I'll be honest, right now I'm watching nothing but Daniel and Marcia going toe-to-toe. Marcia really fighting hard for that Dick Insider.
I'm watching Kyle try to claw down this lead that Dylan's been able to amass. I think that he might be able to do it. He's been consistently faster.
He has. I look at the numbers, and he's going to get there with about 5 to go. That could make for some very interesting racing.
Yeah, Marcia's really giving the business to the back of the 9 here. Daniel Shipman. Marcia's working him over in her typical courtroom fashion. Gonna peg him to the wall. Here we go. Down into 3. Marcia right in his tire tracks.
She's all up over that backside. You know, she's doing a tremendous job of making him question what he's been doing to get to this point.
This is probably our best battle right now for position. We're keeping an eye on that lead battle. The second is still catching him, but this is a closer battle.
Yeah, Dylan, our leader, is definitely losing a little bit of ground to Kyle. Marcia getting deep inside Daniel.
Oh, Daniel giving a little touch to her rear. Another touch to her rear. He gave her quite the slam there in the ass. Will Daniel be able to get back to that booty and tap it again?
I'm not certain he wants that, because it comes with the other side of that coin. She was showing him the business for a few laps before she got around him. This is going to be interesting because now that he has someone to follow, he is definitely keeping up with her quite well, especially given how easily she caught him earlier.
Yeah, he got in there really deep, though. I think
that is the problem with going in from behind someone.
I think he got in so deep it put his foot to sleep, and now he's just lost contact here. Let's take a look. Let's check back in with our leader, Dylan Flalovich. He's your leader right now. 3.5 seconds back. Clean air. Kyle Bridges. We got 12.5 laps to go. In third is going to be Marcia Clark and Daniel Shipman. We have a strong field tonight. We still have 5 cars on the lead lap. Gabe Camuso running in 12th. Haven't talked a lot about Gabe. Gabe running there right in front of our leader.
Yep, it looks like he's given the leader room if the leader wants it. The leader hasn't decided to push the issue yet. He's starting to pull back away a little bit from Kyle Bridges. But Gabe doing a great job of giving the leader plenty of room, running nice and tight, playing a little bit of huggy pull down on the bottom, all the way out the exit.
Yeah, maybe Gabe is worried about getting that D license, just trying to get some safety rating. But good run there, Gabe. That's a top 5. So let's see if Kyle Bridges is able to use that traffic to his advantage, and I don't think he will be able to. Looks like he's actually lost a little bit of time in that exchange.
I was going to say Kyle definitely seemed to have some trouble with getting around to one of the cars earlier. And sometimes that happens.
What's wrong with Shipman?
I have a feeling that he's just a little tired from that battle. Oh, that wheel's not pointed straight.
It looked like his car locked up there for a moment, like his brakes locked up.
His right front is turned in very, very far. Looks like he broke his front suspension, and he cannot turn the car. Looks like he's going to tow her back to the pits. Nope.
Oh, man, what a bad break. Running in the 4th position to have a part of the suspension break. These cars are tough, but, folks, sometimes you just can't knock the walls down with them.
Looks like Marcia Clark is going to hold on to that Dick Insider. She's had a great race.
I think she will. I think we can go ahead and call this one. Even though David Clymer is up 7 positions, I don't think there's any way that Marcia's going to let anyone else get the Dick Insider. Oh, and did the 3 get into the 2 there, up into the 12?
Yeah, I saw a little bit of contact back there with Kyle Bridges and just getting around the 2 car and unnecessary type of stuff, folks. When it's
I don't know. I mean, he's racing for the lead here. There's 6 to go. I guess those guys got their race too.
You know, Alex, that doesn't look like it's a race. It looks like they're 3 laps apart, and they're still bumping and banging.
Yeah, well, maybe the 2 had it coming. He definitely given some love into the 12, and he's been apologizing to everyone but his mother on the radio. So
maybe he should have focused on that first.
Man, it's been, I guess, almost a flag to flag, or has it been quite flag to flag here for Dylan Flalovich?
He was on the pole. He's running a nice clean line. If we're going to watch it here for the last kind of couple laps here, he's running a nice clean line. He's getting a little bit of slip angle coming out. So that means he's getting on the throttle pretty aggressively, but it seems like he's been doing it for a few laps. So he knows what he's doing. He's comfortable with his car. He's happy with it. He knows he's got a pretty good lead, so he's coming up on a lapped car right now to see if he really pushes the issue or if he just keeps running it. But he's done just a tremendous, tremendous race right here tonight.
And as we ride along with him here, let's ride along another lap. You can see his hands, how steady they are. Very smooth inputs. Just another day at the office for Dylan here. Expect big things out of him in the seasons to come. I'm sure he'll be taking this D license and moving on up. We'll probably see him in a C-Class truck before you know it.
You know, I just watched this last lap, and he's definitely really knows what he's doing. His line's clean. He could maybe, it sounds like he's lifting a little bit coming out of the turns. Yeah, he's definitely lifting a little bit, making sure he gives the room plenty of room. But when you got a 6-second lead, I guess that's very understandable. He's got some talent. He's really ready to go for it.
I don't think he should even, I don't think he's even going to mess with trying to go around Jack Sedan fast. Just going to run his race here. On the last lap, flagman held the white flag in the air that time. Just going to go ahead and lift off there to Dylan Flalovich.
You know, I'm super impressed with him, and I'm super impressed with Marcia Clark and her desire to get that Dick Insiders award. So.
Yep, so good race there. Dylan Flalovich, your winner tonight, as Kyle Bridges crosses the line in second. And Marcia Clark here diving deep into third. Standing on the loud pedal and crossing the finish line to round out your podium and lead lap for tonight. So pretty typical BST field here at USA. 3 cars on lead lap. And I'm not sure what the 10 car did, but the 15 just gave him a little whack. So I think we saw a great race. What are your thoughts, Chris?
You know, I'm really impressed. The issues, they were relatively localized. There were a couple of parties involved in multiple issues, but for the most part, somebody got an issue. They got out of the way. They took care of their car. They came back and they ran their race. I thought it was one of the cleanest races at USA I've ever seen. It was fair. It was respectful. Marcia Clark was really giving the business earlier, really pegging that guy hard, making sure he knew that she was serious. But I can't complain. I think this was a fair, clean, great street stock race.
I agree with you. And I don't think we could ask for more here in round 8. And another great week's worth of racing. Congratulations again to our top 3, Dylan Flalovich, Kyle Bridges, and Marcia Clark. So I'm Alex Albert. That's Chris.
I'm Chris Lamian.
And for Michael Derby on the knobs and the switches, we want to thank you for watching, and good night and mahalo.